important to understand the values of E Tū Whānau because these are our values. I think it's really, really powerful to look inwards, to improve ourselves, rather than looking outwards, to actually take from our own culture and traditions.
When we started introducing all those E Tū Whānau values, so manaaki, aroha, tikanga, whakapapa, kōrero, awhi, you could, honestly, you could see the change from the spark in their eye to seeing how everything works with those. And you can see how much uplifting they get.
It means being connected, loving each other, supporting each other, having that positive attitude towards each another without having a judgmental mind. So being here today and seeing all the different cultures, different languages, different talents, and it's amazing.
What I like about spending time with Rangatahi, they haven't yet been taught not to be brave. They haven't yet been taught to be frightened of change. So that's the hope. And the key as always then is having them listened to. Because if they're not listened to, then they will stop wanting to talk. They will stop wanting to envision change. And I don't think we can afford to let that happen, really.
I cannot believe the amount of ethnicities that have congregated in this one space and just the single voice that comes out of it, that we all just want to aroha, we all just want to manaaki, we all just want to see a better world. And especially connecting to people that are totally way across the ocean but still have the same goal and still have the same values.
I've brought in 8 students from our school that have experienced war back home, and I think that instilling hope in them is really important because some of them just felt like hopeless. Some of them recent refugees. So coming in here, they were seeing like collaboration between different ethnic backgrounds, religion, and that it's okay to be mixed and it's okay to hang out with people from multicultural ethnicities. Not everyone is bad, or not everyone views you as different. You are your individual self and you are unique, and it's okay to be that. And I think, coming to this PALM Symposium really taught them that.
And seeing different people I've never seen before, different cultures.
Man, what's your name, player?
I listened to a young girl yesterday on the YouTube who, her kaupapa at this speech competition was saying how the process and the values of E Tū Whānau had helped her and her whānau, and her personally, to understand who she is. And that's important. It really is important.
To me, E Tū Whānau means being a strong community and using the values of E Tū Whānau to become a stronger individual.
Once you get the values, everything just falls into place. That's what I've realised over time. Being here, I was fortunate to be brought back into this marae. I picked up the values. I see them, I live them.
So I heard somebody say to somebody else in there, they were saying something negative about an organisation, and the young person said to them, "Oh, kōrero awhi," So it's that thing about it becomes almost a catchphrase. And I think people have their own little set of rules often that they set for themselves about what that is, what that looks like, and how they want to behave.
Mum and Dad were of the generation where they were both punished for speaking the reo when they went to school. One of the great joys I have for my mum is that she lived long enough to feel it was safe to speak in the reo to her mokopuna.
I suppose growing up in Waipitu and going to the kōrero, to the kura kaupapa, are these values that there are also E Tū Whānaus just came natural because this is how we interact with each other, this is how we treat each other in accordance to these values. They're very practical as well, such as kōrero awhi, encouraging each other rather than if our tamariki come home with grades that aren't too great, rather than putting them down and punishing them, to actually support them, to give them those kōrero awhi, those supporting words and helping them along. I think they're absolutely values that we want to maintain in our communities.
We were talking about what it would be like in 2029, 10 years from now, talking about a place that is sharing, a place that is welcoming, a place that is freeing, a place where communities come back, and a place where everyone is connected, a place where everyone, it's not a place of discrimination, it's a place of open self-acceptance as well. It's, that aligns totally to what I see in 2029 or even in the future.